This is the National Weather Service in Blacksburg with a weather briefing recorded at 9 a.m. on Wednesday, September 28th. We have an increasing chance for severe weather today, tonight, for areas especially east of the Blue Ridge. As you can see from the Storm Prediction Center's outlook, there is now a slight risk for those areas east of the Blue Ridge, especially in the Virginia, Piedmont, South Side, and northern Piedmont of North Carolina. The hazards today will include straight-line winds, as you can see here, with a 15% probability, large hail, and even tornadoes. Notice there is a 5% probability of tornadoes occurring within a 25-mile point within that area. So we hope everybody has a means to receive weather warnings today, especially schools. We hope that you have a means to receive warnings and review your severe weather plan. And just a reminder, a slight risk for severe weather is level 2 out of 5 on our scale of severity for severe thunderstorms, and it means that scattered severe thunderstorms are possible, again, afternoon, evening, and even into the overnight hours. We expect short-lived but intense storms possible through this period, with 1 or 2 tornadoes possible, along with reports of damaging winds and large hail. In terms of the timing, let's look how we expect this to evolve today. Here is one of the forecast models rendition of what we expect during the early afternoon hours. This is around midday to early afternoon, and we already see isolated to widely scattered thunderstorms, some possibly severe, developing, especially across the northern Piedmont of North Carolina and the south side of Virginia. Any of those storms will have the potential for large hail, damaging winds, and even isolated tornadoes. That's where the low-level shear or change in wind speed and direction is greatest, so we need to keep a close eye on those storms this afternoon. Then, along a secondary boundary, we'll see a broken line of thunderstorms develop somewhere near the Blue Ridge and then advance east. Those storms will have the potential for damaging winds and large hail. Notice that these scattered to numerous showers and thunderstorms are very slow to move. This is the forecast for late evening and then around midnight, and we still see scattered thunderstorms with the potential for damaging winds and large hail continuing into the overnight hours. As a result, we do expect some heavy rain with these showers and thunderstorms. This is the forecast precipitation. Again, this is a basin average. The highest amounts, again, in the Virginia, Piedmont, South Side, and northern Piedmont of North Carolina, where 1 to 2 inches of rain will fall. But those amounts will be much heavier under the stronger to severe thunderstorms, with rainfall rates 2 inches per hour possible, which could lead to localized flooding of low-lying areas and poor drainage areas. And as you can see, the Weather Prediction Center has put much of the area east of the Blue Ridge under a marginal to slight risk of excessive rainfall today. So please turn around, don't drown if you see water over the roads. In terms of river flooding, because the river levels are fairly low and below average at this time period, we don't expect river flooding. The chances for that are east of our area, but certainly flash flooding, urban flooding will be possible, especially if those storms develop over the populated areas. So just to summarize what we're expecting today, localized flooding, large hail, damaging winds, and isolated tornadoes are all possible. The severe weather threat will be today and tonight. The flooding threat will be today, tonight, and Thursday. So please have a means to receive weather warnings. Review your severe weather plan. Know where to go when warnings are issued today. And again, it looks like the greatest threat for severe weather and flooding will be in the eastern part of our forecast area, east of the Blue Ridge, and especially east of Highway 29. The timing for this, we expect storms to develop fairly early today during the early afternoon hours and continue through the overnight hours, and then developing again on Thursday. Now, the Thursday storms will have less potential for severe weather, but still have the potential for flash flooding because of the repeated bands of showers and thunderstorms. Localized flash flooding of creeks and streams are possible, large hail is possible, damaging winds are possible, and we cannot rule out isolated tornadoes, again, especially east of Highway 29. The impacts include flooding roads, especially in those low water crossings and poor drainage areas, power outages from downed trees and power lines, and even some minor structural damage. Our confidence is moderate for the impacts and timing of these storms. This is a pretty deep system, a strong system, I think the confidence is lowest in terms on the exact location where these storms form, but our confidence is moderate to high that storms will develop in our forecast area today and bring the potential for severe weather and flooding. And again, a reminder, I asked school officials, please review your severe weather plans today because these storms may develop while your classes are in session. Make sure you have a means to receive warnings, and please consider holding the children in schools today if weather warnings are in effect. For the latest information, please visit our website at weather.gov/Blacksburg or follow us on our social media pages listed at the bottom of this graphic. And if you'd like to subscribe to have weather warnings delivered to you, go to weather.gov/subscribe. Thank you very much for your time.